and welcome to my series, Make the Thing, where I make popular dishes from some of my favorite video games. Today, we are making the extremely iconic and tear-inducing sea salt ice cream from the Kingdom Hearts series. Anyone who has played Kingdom Hearts knows the importance of these ice cream pops. Yes, at first glance, they seem like they would just be a background object, but they become ingrained in the story and seen as an important snack with so much meaning. Most iconically, Roxas, Axel, and Xion love to spend their evenings after a hard mission sitting on top of the clock tower with these ice creams. These three characters are so connected to sea salt ice cream that most of the fan base lovingly refers to them as the Sea Salt Trio, and it makes total sense. I like the story that Tetsuya Nomura inserted the ice cream into the series after enjoying some at Tokyo Disney. It truly does fit with Roxas's story, and it gives a really realistic sense of nostalgia for this summer vacation. Most of us can relate to enjoying sweet ice cream with our friends on summer breaks when we were little, and adding a salty flavor to the ice cream truly makes that feeling of bittersweet endings a reality. I, like most Kingdom Hearts fans, always really wanted to try my own sea salt ice cream. There are so many talented content creators who have made their own versions, and there are plenty of wonderful recipes to try. Since Kingdom Hearts has such a special place in my heart, I knew that I wanted to make my own version. I really felt my inner child coming out while preparing this because it really felt like a long-held dream coming true. Just like our bittersweet memories of Roxas, this ice cream filled me with bittersweet memories of enjoying Kingdom Hearts 2 on my PS2 without a care in the world. It was kind of love at first bite once I had my first taste, and I also finished it all a little bit faster than I probably should have. Join me as we make this salty but sweet icing on the cake. To make your own, you'll need granulated sugar, milk powder, xanthan gum, light corn syrup, whole milk, heavy cream, flaky sea salt, vanilla extract, teal or light blue food dye, caramel syrup, waffle ice cream bowls, and any other toppings of choice. Now for the graham cracker crumble, you'll need graham crackers, light brown sugar, all-purpose flour, sea salt, and unsalted butter. The ice cream base we're making is best enjoyed a bit in advance, so try to make the ice cream base about a day in advance. We'll start by adding a half cup of granulated sugar, 2 tablespoons of milk powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum into a small bowl. Whisk everything so that all 3 ingredients are well dispersed in the bowl, then set aside. Grab a small saucepan and pour in 2 tablespoons of light corn syrup as well as 1 1/3 cup of whole milk. Whisk the two together until they are smoother and then add in your bowl of sugar. Whisk vigorously as the mixture starts to come together and combine, and then start heating the saucepan on medium heat. You'll heat for around 3 minutes until the sugar has dissolved and the milk is warm but not hot. At this point, you can remove the pan from the heat and add in 1 1/3 cup of heavy cream. Whisk as you pour in the cream and continue mixing until everything is well incorporated. You can then pour the ice cream base into an airtight container and place it into the fridge to chill for 6 to 24 hours. The closer to 24 hours, the better. Once the ice cream base is sufficiently chilled and rested, grab a small saucepan and add in 1 1/4 teaspoons of flaky sea salt, as well as a 1/4 cup of water. Heat the pan on medium heat and stir occasionally until the salt has dissolved, which should take just around 3 minutes. You can then remove the pan from the heat. You'll then get your ice cream base out of the fridge and open up the container. Add in a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract and a few drops of teal or light blue food dye to the base, and then add in your salted water mixture you just created. You'll stir everything together until it's well combined in a beautiful blue, and obviously feel free to add in more food dye if the color isn't quite right. You'll then prep your ice cream machine. Pour your ice cream base into the machine and churn for around 30 to 40 minutes until it is a more set and soft texture. While the ice cream is churning, we'll make a graham cracker crumble to simulate the sand on Destiny Islands and add in a little bit of texture to the ice cream. Start preheating your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and line a baking sheet with parchment paper. You'll also grab 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter from your fridge and slice it into small cubes. Stick the butter back into the fridge to stay cold for a couple minutes. Grab a food processor and add in 3 graham crackers. Pulse the crackers until they have become more coarse crumbs, and then add in a 1/2 tablespoon of light brown sugar, a 1/2 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, and an 1/8 teaspoon of sea salt. Again, briefly pulse until the ingredients are all well combined. You'll then grab your cube butter from earlier and toss it into your food processor. Pulse until the butter is smaller and in pea-sized crumbs. You can then pour out all of the graham cracker crumbs onto your prepared baking sheet. Spread them out in a thin layer and press the mixture down slightly, then slide into the oven to bake for about 8 minutes until it's nice and golden brown. You can then remove the crumbs from the oven and allow them to cool as the ice cream continues to churn. Once the ice cream is finished churning, pour a little over 3/4 of the graham cracker crumble into the ice cream, and fold and mix everything with a rubber spatula until everything is well distributed. You'll then start scooping the ice cream into another airtight container. Add about 1/3 of the ice cream, then top with a bit of caramel syrup, around 1 to 2 tablespoons, then another 1/3 of your ice cream, some more caramel, and the rest of your ice cream. Swirl everything around with a butter knife, and then cover the ice cream and stick it into the freezer to firm up for a few hours. Once you're ready to have some, scoop some ice cream into waffle bowls, drizzle with some caramel syrup, and sprinkle with the rest of your graham cracker crumble. Add any other toppings of your choice, and then it's time to dig in. When I had my first bite of this, I did one of those silly food influencer dances because it was just so good. Ice cream is one of my favorite foods, and this ice cream is such an amazing take on sea salt ice cream. I absolutely love the saltiness inside as it's strong but not too overpowering. The salty flavor also goes so well with the sweet and creamy ice cream itself. I love the texture that the graham crackers provide as it makes the ice cream more interesting to eat, and the little swirls and streaks of caramel also add further intrigue and decadence. While there's a lot of waiting time involved with this ice cream, the hands-on time is extremely simple, and this treat absolutely scratches my itch for the sea salt ice cream I always dreamed of enjoying as a child. It's not at all a stretch to assume that all of our favorite Kingdom Hearts characters would love this rendition of sea salt ice cream. One of these 358 over 2 days, all of them will go up to the Twilight Town clock tower and enjoy some. Who else will Roxas have ice cream with? Not just Shion and Axel anymore, but Sora, Donald, Goofy, Kairi, Riku, and the list keeps on going. One thing I really appreciate about sea salt ice cream is how it shows that everyone can bond and come together over delicious foods. And that was a big reason I started this channel, to merge two things that I love that people can bond over. So whether you choose to make your own sea salt ice cream with all of your loved ones, or just all of the friends inside of your heart, you'll feel the flavor of the food conquering any darkness in your heart. The recipe card is in the video description if you'd like a more quick and concise version to give it a try. Like if you want a bite, subscribe for more geeky treats, and comment what popular video game food you think I should make next. Thanks for following along.